Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, have a seat.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Uh, Tell me about yourself.
Okay, Miss. Thank you for the opportunities. And at this moment, I'd like to tell you about myself. My name is Helena Kidung Salves, but everyone calls me Gandha. And I hold a bachelor's degree in public administration from Brawijaya University. For the past 4 years, I worked in public affairs in a Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Indonesia. And during that time, I developed public communication strategies, coordinated interagency collaborations, and I supported policy advocacy programs. I also handled media relation, issue management, and prepared communication material for senior officials. This experience actually strengthened my skills in stakeholder management and stakeholder engagement, government relations, and strategic communication. And well, now I am and eager to bring this expertise to the private sector, particularly to PT Coca-Cola Euro Pacific Partners Indonesia, because I appreciate the company's commitment to sustainability, transparency, and community engagement.
Okay. What motivated you to apply to PT Coca-Cola European Partner Indonesia?
Well, actually, I am particularly interested in this company because it places a strong emphasis on sustainability, transparency, communication, and then community involvement. I'm sorry. These values align closely with my professional principles and the work I did at the Ministry of Finance of Republic Indonesia, of course. I want to contribute, to an organization that has a meaningful impact on society while ensuring strong stakeholder relationship. And I think the Coca-Cola Euro-Pacific Partner Indonesia is a great place to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you explain your main responsibilities at the Ministry of Finance?
Okay, so I'd like to answer this question. At the Ministry of Finance, actually, I was responsible for developing public communications strategies related to fiscal society and policy, coordinating interagency partnership, and then managing policy advocacy initiative. I also work closely on media relations, issue management, and the preparation of key communication materials such as press releases and briefing notes for senior officials. The studies actually helped me build strong analytical, communication, and stakeholder engagement skills.
Okay, wow. How did you handle issue or crisis situation during your time at the ministry?
When the issues arose, I first ensured that all relevant information was gathered accurately and quickly, and I coordinated with internal teams and then external partners to understand the situation and its implications. Then I assisted in preparing clearer communication materials such as statements, talking points, or briefing notes to help senior officials respond efficiently. The goal was always to maintain public trust and to ensure consistent messaging across channels.
Okay. What experience do you have with stockholder engagement?
Mm, I regularly coordinated with various government agencies, international organizations, and private sector partners. This included preparing communication material for joint programs, organizing interagency meetings, and ensuring alignment in policy communication. This all experience taught me how to navigate diverse interests maintain constructive relationship, and then how to be communicate diplomacy.
How do you approach policy advocacy?
My approach starts with understanding the policy issues from multiple perspectives, economic, social, and political. Then I developed communication strategies that simplify complex information into clear, actionable message for stakeholder. And I also coordinate closely with partner institutions to ensure alignment and credibility. At the ministry, this really helped to ensure that policy messages reach the public accurately and effectively.
Why do you think you are the strong fit for the public affairs manager role?
I think I'm a strong fit for the public affairs manager role because I bring a combination of public sector experience, strategic communication skills, and deep understanding of stakeholders' dynamics. My experiences in public policy communication and interagency coordination directly aligns with the responsibilities of public affairs manager. Additionally, I am familiar with handling sensitive information, managing issues, and supporting senior leadership. And these all skills that I believe would add value to your teams.
How do you adapt complex policy information for the public communication?
I can adapt complex policy information for public communication. Actually, I begin by identifying the key message and then audience level of understanding this. Then I break down complex terms into accessible language without losing accuracy. So it's without losing its point. Visual aids, metaphors, and real world examples are often really helpful and effectively okay with it. This is something I practiced regularly at the ministry when preparing press release and briefing materials for public dissemination.
Why do you consider your biggest professional strength?
My strongest professional strengths are clarity in communication, as I said before, like communication, strategic thinking, and my ability to collaborate across different stakeholder groups. These strengths were really crucial in my work at the ministry, especially when handling interagency coordination and policy-related communication.
What are your long-term career goals?
My long-term goal is to take on a senior leadership role in public affairs where I can contribute for shaping communication strategies that build trust, support sustainable initiative, and then strengthen relationship between organization and their stakeholder. Joining PT Coca-Cola Euro-Pacific Partner Indonesia is a meaningful step toward that path.
How would your professional language describe you?
I think my previous colleges would describe me as reliable, analytical, and calm under pressure. I was often trusted with preparing key communication and coordinating with external stakeholders because of my attention to detail and diplomatic approach.
Okay. Tell me about your time you had to work under pressure.
Time I had to work under pressure at the ministry, policy announcement often required rapid communication support. In one instance, a sudden policy update needed immediate public clarification, right? So I worked with multiple teams to gather details, drafted communication within tight deadlines, and ensured all messages were consistent before release because it is very important for them to the accuracy. And this experience taught me how to stay calm and how to stay organized and maintain accuracy under tight timelines. Yes.
Thank you for your answer. Do you have question? One or more?
Yes, actually, I have like three questions, Miss. My first question is, can you tell me more about, like the main responsibilities and expectation for this role?
Yeah, sure, you will handle stakeholder relation, issue monitoring, functional coordination, and support sustainability communication.
Thank you for your answer because that aligns well with my background in interagency and then strategic communication. And then the second question, Miss, I really like, curious. What does success look like in the first 6 months for these positions?
We expect the candidate to understand internal process, map a key stakeholder, and contribute to communication deliveries.
Okay, and then the third question, Miss, how does the public affairs team collaborate with other departments?
We work closely with the sustainability, communication, legal, and operation to ensure a listening message.
I really appreciate cross-functional work environment. At the Ministry of Finance, alignment across team was also key in issue management.
Could you please give me your closing statement?
Thank you very much because you're giving me this so much time and for the insightful discussion today. I truly appreciate the opportunity to share my experience and learn more about your team and the company. And after hearing more about the role, expectation, and team culture, I feel even more and more excited about the possibility of contributing to PT Coca-Cola Euro Pacific partner Indonesia. And I'm really confident that my background in stakeholder engagement, policy communication, issue management, and drafting communication material can support the team effectively. I'm very much looking forward for the next steps and the opportunity to contribute further. Thank you once again.
Thank you.